Hi, I'm Mike doing business as JR, and today we're going to talk about making better videos for online marketing. If you're involved in any kind of promotional work, or you have a product you're trying to sell, or a service, or whatever it may be, online marketing is one of the best things to do. And there's various methods, and video is a very powerful method. And one of the great things about video is that once you make that video and it's out there, it's always out there. You know, it could make you money years from now. But you want to make sure you have a good video. If your video is not really well made, a lot of people are just going to turn it off within the first few seconds and that's it. So with these tips, if you can follow these tips, I think you're going to have a much better chance. So the first thing is you want to make sure you have good sound. That's really important. I always see a lot of videos online or how-to videos where it's almost like the person didn't put any effort into it. And the sound quality is so bad that I can't finish listening to it. Another thing you want to do is try to speak somewhat of a clear voice. I was part of an online program where the person they hired to do the voice narrations for their videos could barely speak. And I don't know what was wrong with this person. I don't know, maybe they had a speech impediment or a problem, but they actually spoke like this. What you want to do is do the video like this. Now, I don't want to insult that person because I don't know that person's story. However, that's not a voice that should be done for videos. It should be clear enough so the audience can understand. I had such a hard time trying to get through that series of videos to learn what I needed to do that I gave up. I couldn't do it anymore. The person was just not a good speaker. So try to speak somewhat clear. Another tip is keep your videos short. That's really important. You know, if you can get it to 3 minutes, that's perfect. 3 minutes is awesome. And then, if, you know, you try to do 5, that's okay too. 5 is good. At the most, you don't want to go past 10. You want to try to keep your videos below 10. Now, if you're doing how-to videos, most likely you will need that 10 minutes. But I've seen some videos that have been 25 to 50 minutes long. And one of the reasons why, and this is another tip, is because they treat the audience as if you're stupid. And so that's my next tip. Don't treat the audience like they're stupid. And the example of this is that I was watching a how-to video. And I think it was how to post on a certain, let's say how to post on Craigslist. So they were showing the steps of how you go through it. And they show you how they do their, you know, headline, the ad, and this and that. And then they say, okay, now let's post. And then they go, let's do another one. So they repeat the whole process again, and then they're like, you know, let's do another one. You know, what you have to keep in mind is that when a video's over, people can just go back and watch it again. So if they didn't get it right the first time, they just watch it again. There's no need for you to make these long videos that people have to sit through to get towards the end to learn something else about, you know, your how-to. So keep it short, do it once, and that should work out fine. The next thing is, if you can, try to use HighDef. Now, I know not everybody has a HighDef camera yet, but eventually, you know, if you upgrade or your business starts doing well and you can afford to get something that isn't HighDef, try to do that. You know, having a good quality video is important. Try not to use if you have a camera, like a bad webcam, for example, that, you know, it just looks awful, don't use it. Just don't use it. People are going to get turned off. There's a lot of other how-to videos they can watch, and they're just going to move on from yours. Speaking of webcams, you know, what I would do is practice first. You know, get it set up, right? Do the angle, test some lighting out. You know, you could use some, you know, lighting that you have in your house, a lamp, you know, whatever you have. And record a few videos and check it out, watch it back. And once you're happy with it, then try to stick to that for the rest of your videos. Now, as far as content, you know, there really is, you know, the sky's the limit. You know, you could do how-to videos, which are great. You can do videos where you record your screen and show people how you do a process. You can tell stories, you know, funny stories or stories about things that happen to you. Tell stories about your business, your shop, you know, your product. You could do behind the scenes of you actually making your product. You could do humorous stories or funny stories. You know, your main goal is to get people to go to your link. You know, you want that. You want them to go to your website. And whatever product you have. Sometimes directly promoting a product might not work for your business. So you do something else, that's related to it, but still gets them to go to that link. So those are my tips on doing good video marketing. And if you're looking for something to promote, because, another great thing about video is making money. If you make a video today, 4 years from now, that video could still be making you money. And residual pay is awesome. So if you're looking for a way to promote something on video, take a look at my site. You might be happy with what you see. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.